this thing on. I'm making a podcast against your will. I do want to let my intentions be known right off the bat. This is purely coming from a place of curiosity. Really hope that this is created with a lot of love and a lot of intention and something that's only going to make the world a better place if you want to look at it that way. But I also think, like, even if you get like 2 people to listen to what you've created, I still think that's a win, because you're still putting out stuff into the universe, even if it's not what you want, even if it doesn't give you the outcome that you're imagining specifically. I still think that there's power in following what feels good to you. In turn, it'll just be good for you later on. Anybody who's ever said, I'm going to start a podcast, I want to do a podcast, you're coming at it from a place of vanity. Like, let's be real. It's pretty fucking performative that people all of a sudden are like, I feel like I have like the most fucking revolutionary things to say, dude. Like, nobody's ever fucking been on this level, dude. And it's like, oh my god. Like, you've killed it. You ruined it for everybody. I just don't want to keep saying no to myself, you know? And I feel like that's how I've been my whole life, as I just keep saying no. And I still think that this, even with starting comedy and stuff, comedy is an example of some other things as well that I've been pursuing that normally I would say no to myself about because of I don't feel like I'm good enough, or I don't feel like I'm talented enough, or I don't feel like I'm smart enough, and again, I don't say this to be like I am the victim. I'm saying this so you know where I'm coming from, that is just my belief system. That is a habit that I'm trying to break. And I'm trying to break it through my actions. That's where I'm coming from. I really value what everybody else has to say. But for some reason, when it comes to me, I just have this burden of feeling like an inconvenience at all times. And that's just how I am. That's how my brain goes. I constantly think I'm a burden to my friends, to my family, to people. Like, you run into me at the grocery store and you gotta say hello. That, like, I'm at a restaurant and I'm ordering and you gotta do your job. I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even been here, bro. Like, oh, my bad. I don't know. If you're fucking with the vibe, I fuck with you. If you're not, then I wish you a farewell. I'm also not gonna go through the whole like and subscribe. I don't like telling people what to do, and I genuinely mean that. That's not even a joke. I don't like telling people what to do, especially when it comes to that bullshit, because when I'm watching shit on YouTube, on social media, that's my fucking pet peeve. When people are like and subscribe for more, and it's like, I'm not gonna do that because you told me to do it now. Now I gotta block you on my shit. And maybe that's just me being psychotic. But I don't like it. I don't like the fact that everybody fucking sounds the same irritates me. I don't like that either. You guys, it would really, come on, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, please. Can I get any spare like and subscribes? Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm not doing that. Absolutely fucking not. And it's every fucking 2 seconds, dude, that you watch. I'm just trying to eat my ramen in peace on my lunch break. My time is limited, baby, and I'm spending it. I'm spending it on you. And you're telling me out of this 10-minute video, for 8 minutes, you're fucking begging for a crumb? Hell no. You fucking begging for a crumb, bro? Nah. I don't like that. Bro, this is how fucking deep it goes for me. I don't even follow recipes when I cook because I don't like being told what to do. That's just me, though. That's just me because I'm fucking insane. Dude, I like how I worked myself up for that shit. Oh, no, dude. I also got this pen for $3, by the way. It came in a pack. It was like $3. Are we gonna talk about why does everybody have PCOS now, including myself? Why does Why does everybody fucking have PCOS now? That pisses me off, bro. And the fact that it was a fucking struggle for me, let me tell you, to even get diagnosed with that. My personal experience with PCOS was atrocious. I had been having like a lot of, I think it's safe to say it was uncontrollable weight gain. I had uncontrollable weight gain going on. I had extreme fatigue. For me, I had like, honestly, like crazy amounts of depression. I had, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that was like a chemical or like a hormone imbalance to that, but I think part of it was just like the amount of gaslighting you endure as a patient in the clinic, out of the clinic, when you're doing everything that they're telling you to do, nothing's budging. And to just see that scale like go up and up and up and up and up, and you're doing your best, I do not wish that on anybody, that they go through that, because it's insanity. And people are so rude when you are saying, you know, I'm trying this, I'm throwing everything at the wall, I'm doing everything that I can. Well, maybe have you tried this? Have you tried that? Just tried like this? Bro, at that point, you just gotta touch grass, bro. Your whole fucking day is just ruined. I had seen a few, I don't know, at the clinic that I was going to, they have like the, what do you call it? I don't know if I want to say overseeing physician, because I don't know if that comes out how I'm meaning to have it come out. I just know that they had a few doctors there, and they had a lot of mid-levels, like they had it, they had like mid-level providers there, and you could see anybody that you wanted to. And so my brain was like, all right, y'all work at the same place, I'm thinking all y'all talk about me at lunch so y'all can just brainstorm. So like a dumbass, I'm seeing a different provider, and then I'm seeing a different provider, and it's like each time I'm fucking starting from scratch. And mind you, I was working at a fucking I was working at a doctor's office too, so I should have known better with my ass. But I didn't, you know. I think everybody's a patient when they're a patient. That's the best way I can put that. I don't care what you do. It's like everybody's a patient when they're a patient. And yeah, I mean, there was one provider I went to. I was like, yeah, I got like all the stuff going on. What do you think? And she was like, can I ask you something? And I was like, okay. And she was like, I mean, oh, because I had a lot of hair growth, dude. I had like a full beard, I had a full mustache, but the neck was crazy, yo. Like that shit was like insanity, because I would shave and you could see a fucking shadow, bro. I was like, God damn, what in the Twilight eclipse is going on? I remember because it was during COVID time, so I took my mask off, like all ashamed, to have her take a look at me, to have her take a medical gander at me. It was like, may I ask your ethnicity? I'm presuming you're Hispanic. Yeah. I was like, yeah, Hispanic, you know, and I got a little bit of the Greek in there, a little bit of that baklava, baby. She was like, okay, so I'm gonna just, you know, Greek people are hairy. Mexicans are hairy. They're hairy people. I just think your solutions would just be like electrolysis or laser. It's just how it is. I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, bitch, you're not gonna run some labs? I was like, lady, you're lucky I am who I am. Had this been anybody else, you would have had your shit rocked. I was more irritated at the fact that this bitch had the audacity to tell me that shit. No labs. Like, didn't give a fuck about like any of my previous history, like nothing. And had the audacity to say that, and I had to pay copay. That shit pissed me off, bro. Everything about it pissed me off. Like, even my experience with the nutritionist, you gotta fill out a damn 30-page packet. When I get to my appointment, the shit was $250 because my insurance didn't cover it. And like, this lady, the whole time, she just was like, she was going through the process or whatever. She's like, okay. I was like, why does this sound familiar? Even the sequencing of questions sounds familiar. Man, I look at my fucking packet, this bitch reading the bar for... I just gave you the fucking Constitution that you had me fill out, bro, that you wouldn't take me until I filled the shit out, and you're not even looking at anything that I wrote. To take it a step further, she gonna tell me, she's assuming that I eat like dog shit. She's assuming that I have fast food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, including snacks. She's assuming that I don't cook at home. And she's also assuming that I drink sodies breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She must have thought I'm having a damn root beer float for breakfast. The way she's talking to me is crazy. My food allergies does not pay attention to them. I would have thought for sure that this lady, out of all ladies, for what she does for a living, I thought wrong. I would have assumed that this lady would have understood the difference between certain foods. An example, and I did a comedy set about this. An example would be the fucking peanuts and tree nuts. Oh, this shit. Oh, bro, I was like, oh, bitch, I had to beat you with a damn head of lettuce. She talking about like, well, maybe you can have like almond, almond milk instead of regular milk. And I'm like, I can't have that. I'm allergic to tree nuts. Okay, it's all right, okay. Well, I'm thinking maybe, for a snack you could have, pistachios. It's pretty good. And I'm like, first of all, bitch, you whispering is pissing me off even more. All this to say, if you're struggling, don't give up. I had to go to, in total, I think 4 different providers. And the last doctor I finally saw, dude, God bless her. This was the only lady to like truly help me. And I'm sure the other providers, I'm sure that they're really great at their jobs too. In the same way that we got to find a therapist that's right for us, we also have to find like providers that are right for us as well. I feel like all that to say, like, if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, try something else. Try another route. Try another person. But don't give up. You know your body. You know what you're going through. You know what you're doing. Don't be discouraged. It took, I want to say, like a year and a half to get diagnosed. Like, after seeing like a bunch of providers, after seeing, did it? Like a year and a half, something like that. And it also took like a lot of labs. And I just trusted the process. I was like, okay. There's gonna be there's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel, someplace, somewhere, somehow. It's gonna work out. And, all that to say, like, it's still a journey, dude. Like, obviously I'm not, slim thick or whatever, but it's I'm okay. But I think health wise, like, I'm in a lot of a better position than I was like a couple years ago. So it definitely takes time. Or somebody who unfortunately probably has PCOS, it's not the end of the world. You just are gonna have to, I really feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel with that. So don't be discouraged. Don't let it get you down. Don't let people gaslight you. Friends, family. Don't let strangers just tell you shit about you is crazy. You gotta just do what's best for you, what you feel is right, and I think just keep an open mind to a lot of stuff too, because a lot of things like I really didn't care for, but everything is just choices. It's what choice you're gonna make, and are you gonna be okay with the outcome? So if that is something that you relate to, I hope that this story helps you in some type of way. If it doesn't, I hope that at the very least it was entertaining. But thank you very much, and I hope everybody has the most beautiful, fantastical day.